What's up? Just smell so good, nation. This your boy and your uncle and your passive income coach and your fragrance coach and so much more. Today we're going to do a review on Vanita Versace. Man, amazing flavor fragrance. After that, we're going to do a little history of what I've been through in my business so you can do better in business yourself. Like early days, I was trying my best to give you a better back, in the back and make it look good for you. I went to a little hotel and tried to do it. The bartender seemed like he turned up the music on me. I'm doing the video live, and he just seemed like he just, some people, man, they hate for nothing. You don't lose your cool no more. You just say, hey, it is what it is. Let's get to work. And let's change the game. Because when they see you later, guess what? We're going to give them that. And you come too close. Alright, that's just a little fun thing for you. Let you know what's going on in the daily life of a hustler and a fragrance guy. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a review on Vanita Versace. Vanita Versace is one of the hottest fragrances. Came out in 2011. And the fragrance is, let me go back on my notes here, because I sold a lot of Vanita Versace, and what in the world I did with that? Vanita Versace, I sold a lot of Versace fragrances, but one in particular is Vanita Versace. Vanita Versace is sexy. She has citric flavor. She has floral. She has a spicy bite to it, and it's not. It's soft. It's a soft aroma. It's not really particular floral. It's like a little sweet, like a little sweet flower. Let's say sweet flower, and it's really nice. And sold in stores. It's particularly cheap. It sells for about $39, and you might get as high as $80 for that flavor of that fragrance. And I don't know why it's so cheap. It should be much more, because when I did sell, I sold the fragrance for more than that, because it was a kicker. It was a surprise to a lot of women, and a lot of women still ask for that particular fragrance because it lured a lot of men suitors to them. And it's not too mature, young ladies, and it's not too unmature, more mature women. It's just in the middle. It's that type of fragrance. It's really like, you put spray on, sweet. It's sweet. Now, let's get on with it. Since you know what Vanita Versace, and I think you should go get it, don't forget to watch the video, Dapper Dan. And I thank all of y'all for subscribing here today. And reaching that 200 number. And I please want you to subscribe. Hit that bell notification when we upload to new videos and more things just for you here on the Just Smell So Good Nation. Some of you know that I am an entrepreneur. I am super busy. But here's the thing, I love fragrances. And so I'm asking you, since this does not have an advertiser, please give to the Cash App, PayPal, a few dollars, to make the videos. Because I really work hard to do my research so you can better understand the videos and when it comes out. And also to tell you more about the fragrances that we offer and the businesses that you should get involved with. We have a video, a new business venture that's coming out, dealing with CBC. Let's see, let me make sure. CBC. There's so many. CBD. Okay, is that CBD? Okay. It's cannabis. It's cannibal, weed oil, marijuana weed oil, and it works for pain relief. And we get, as a business, you should, even in no matter what type of business, you should have more than one business model. Now, this business model, you can get into the business for free. All I ask for you to do is buy Business Hustle Owner, and I sign the book for you. The link should be down below. You go to BHO Innovation. All I need in particular is 100 people who want to get involved, and I send you the links to that information. Now, what I have heard and what I have noticed by doing research on this business in 30 days, if the people who really enjoy this, right, they can make up to $5,000. And I know some of y'all desperately need to make this money right now. Even though you want to get involved with the fragrance oils, this is something that you can get in for free. Buy the product, put your feet in the water, learn about the business, and make some money on the way. And if you're looking to get healthy on a plant-based, most people are on the vegan diets and watching out for what they eat. I think that's something that you particularly should get into also. Now, my book, Business Hustle Owner, is for sale, right? If you buy this book and you send me a PayPal link of $25, I ship it to you and I sign it. Please do not go. If you want that book, that's going to give you a little bit more closer to me so I can consult with you. And I talk to you. But if you buy it on Amazon and you look at research, and I am on Amazon, I can't do the same thing. I can't sign it. I can't I can't really have time to consult with you because Amazon takes longer to pay. And I really want to know you. I want to know your telephone number. I want to know what you're reaching for, what you're seeking for. Like I said, again, you can make money in all these businesses, but you're going to have to put some work into it. The fragrance game will make you some money. The new business venture that we can get into, you can get into for free. Down below should be a link, but it's going straight to BHO Innovation. I've seen the link after I reached my threshold of 100 people. And if you desperately want to know right then and there, that means you're going to purchase something or you need it, you can go ahead and sign up for that as well. And I'll give you further information about it. Now, about my mall experience. Years ago, I was in the business, heavy in the fragrance business. I was doing very well, and that's why I said you need to bypass the middleman and go straight to the manufacturer. And I had a third party. A third party was a guy who I thought was the manufacturer. Years ago, before that, I was in the business in 1995, and I went with this guy named Curtis. He sent me, and I remember the flavors that he offered me. It was White Diamond, Beautiful, Egyptian Musk, and China Musk. And let me tell you this much. He charged me for those scents. And each one of them, he gave me a bad taste about the business, and the money did not blow up. Later on, I exceeded and passed him. He still remembered that, you can't be in this game and have a distrust to people that you're networking with, because they can find out where you get the stuff from, where you get the product from, and they really want to help you as well as they want to help themselves. Later on, I went with a guy named Perry, and Perry, I believe that sincerely I wanted to help him grow his business as well. He wanted to grow mine. But he was the third party that I did not realize because, listen, the internet wasn't as fluent as it is right now, ladies and gentlemen. It just wasn't. You had to trust someone who was buying from products that they had a connection with, or you thought they was that particular person. So when I purchased the stuff from him, I paid way over cost, and some of you are paying way over cost now, and that's what you want to do. But I paid way over cost. I didn't know the manufacturer, but once he gave me the package, since I'm a salesman, and in this book of Business Hustle on Sell You, I sold all the product, made more money faster. He sold me a gallon lotion. I sold it out. I was making $300 to $400 a day. I mean, I was stacking in the flea market. I couldn't keep cash. I had cash all over my pockets. I had 4 pockets, two on the bottom and 2 on the top, stacking cash. My money was flowing. So he said, "Man, God, you off the charts." So I felt like I was outgrowing the flea market, and I was. So I took the opportunity to get into the mall. Biggest mistake I ever made in business. One of the biggest mistakes, but one of the best learning experiences of my life. And I remember it was 2008, during the 2009 recession, and businesses, the housing market was going upside down. Now, unfortunately for me, I had properties all over the city because I was already an investor. That's why you should have more than one income, more than one passive income, more than one flow coming through your business. You just don't have one business that makes money. You have to have many flows because one flow dry up, the other one's going to back you up. So I was going up against several people that was in the mall. So I signed a lease for $2,000 a month. That was very expensive. Even Perry told me not to do it, but I felt like Perry wasn't growing. He wasn't moving fast enough, and he told me not to do it. And I didn't realize why he didn't tell me. He told me not to do it, and I'm gonna tell you why he said not to do it. So let's say, for instance, I signed a lease for 12 months. And that was a total of $24,000, $2,000 a month for a cubicle. And as you see the picture in the thumbnail, you'll see that. So I signed up for at least, unknown to me, that Gap was selling the same product, selling product. And if you remember Gap, some of you may not, young people, Gap was the most popular fashion company in the world one time. For men and women and babies. They had Baby Gap, they had Youth Gap, they had Gap. And they were selling the body oils. Okay. I can sell body oils better than anyone. At least I believe I could. Next, it was in November, going towards the Christmas holiday. I have 2 employees and myself. The mall stayed open from 11 to 7, 7 days a week, and it closed early on Sunday. So after that, it was a person, they put someone next to us from Romania who was selling lotion, scrubs, everything we were selling. What's going on? What's up with you, mall? So those people from Romania was very relentless. They was not playing. They were grabbing people, rubbing hands, and they packaged deal for that product in a combination. They had scrub, they had nails, they had the polished nails, all for men, and they were very beautiful women. Beautiful women attract men. Understand that. Beautiful women attract women. Men. Beautiful women attract women too. So in this particular area, it does. So I had 2 women that worked for me. So hey, it was gonna work either way, but they wasn't as relentless as salespeople as the Romanian women. Boy, it was relentless. Let me tell you. And I couldn't be there all the time because I had a real estate business to run. So what happened next, I was like, man, what was our sales for the day? And our sales was particular. It was low. It wasn't like $300 a day. It wasn't what they promised us. They was promising us like $450 to $500 a day, $17,000 a month, 4% on after we get to reach a threshold. They get a part of that, and then the money wasn't circulating fast enough. So $2,000 we were paying, $5,000 we were paying, actually $4,000 altogether with my employees, and you know, the first law of business, pay yourself first. So I said I had to pay my employees and myself first. So it wasn't just working out. So I said, man, am I scared of them? I'm afraid. So I went to the landlord and said, in the mall, and said, look, can I move up front? Because these people here are too relentless, and they driving my customers around. They're moving away from me. They don't even come down that way. They go the back behind me because the ladies was after them each and every time. They were meeting quota. They were from another country. They had to make the quota to pay their rents, their houses, and everything else. So with that said, it was hard. So I asked the landlord, let me go over here up above to the food court, right? They didn't want to do it. So I wrote a long letter and said, hey, you know, this agreement doesn't seem like it's working for us, and I want to be in business with y'all. If you feel like you can't do it with the mall, keep that rent and keep the first month deposit, you know, that we placed down, $2,000. So it was about $4,000 total just to be in the mall. But look, I had to save $24,000. So not really $24,000. I had to save $60,000. $60,000. And the mall wasn't even producing the money because the recession was happening. And we didn't realize it. We didn't foresee how bad that recession was going to be. How many people was going to lose their jobs, how many people was going to lose their foreclosure. A lot of people lost their businesses. There's so much happened. So once we got out of that agreement, and it was thankful to God that He allowed us out of that one, that's when I realized that the mall was also treated like a flea market. Let me tell you again. The insurance that you have to put on, right, for the mall is based on flea market, not store occupancy. And we only had a little space, you know, not even 10 by 10. It is a little space. And what they were based on traffic walking past us. Now, me, I understand the hustle. Say, talk to a customer, but I understand to the point, and some points, you don't want to harass a customer. You want them to come back and have a pleasant time in the business. Now, let's get to the point. The next point. Perry couldn't even fulfill all the orders that was needed. We kept on running out of product. Yes, listen, we kept on running out of product because Perry said he was the manufacturer. But with that said, we always had to give Perry the money to buy the product so we could have the product. And then we had to wait a week, sometimes a few days to restock. Unfortunately for me, it was a janitor who was mopping the floors, and he was walking, you know, curly hair janitor, a Puerto Rican guy. He was mopping the floors and sweeping the floor, and he was also security. That's what he said he was. So he was looking over my product, And next day he said, man, I know where to get this from. I said, okay, whatever. No big deal. So I got this manufacturer. He said he didn't manufacture. He said, man, I'm gonna help you out. I said, okay, man, I appreciate it. He said, but just what you gonna pay so you can get the knowledge. I was like, man, I gotta pay? But I was having a problem. I wasn't getting product fast enough. So he brought the information. He brought me a booklet, and the same stuff that I was purchasing from Perry was greatly reduced, even by a third, by half. By half. Listen to me, by half. So that means my profit margin would have been so much greater. So instead of having $300, I would have had $600. Or instead of having $900, I would have had $1,800. So my profits would have been so much further. So I paid it, thanked him, and me and him still good friends today. He went back to New York to do business in New York. But the guy was smart. He showed me how to go to stores, grocery stores, gas stations, barbershops, and more to grow the business. And also, what he didn't know, that I was tagged in savvy, and I'm learning about the internet as the internet was growing. So I built a website. And when that website blew up, I was waiting. I was right there. Just Milsville was right there. I've been in business online for more than 15 years, online, serving the community, serving the people all around the world. But with that said, I no longer ship products anymore. I no longer sell products on my online store, but I only have a few products that I sell. Basically, I sell information to help more business people who want to get into business to learn the fragrance business. And I hope that helps you. And also I sell a book to educate you so you can learn how to grow your business with hard work and hustle. But with that said, that's why I tell you, the only reason I said that you should bypass the middleman, pay that $250, learn the business principles of what I share here, buy business hustle owner, start a new business, more than one business, because most corporations have hundreds of businesses in one business. That means they continue to have the cash flow that is necessary in their brand, in their business. That's why I have logos and BHO innovation just smells so good, because with that in mind, it continues to keep your business healthy, and you will never be lack of money. You might slow down, but you won't be lacking money because one source dries up. You always be filling the cup with more water. You deal with affiliates. You deal with other people who sell products. Network marketers. You deal with people who want you to give referrals and shout outs. You have better opportunities when you fill that bucket up. See, I like filling the bucket up. So that's why I have more than one business. That's why I always ask you to donate and share and give this information. And I hope this information brings you some value. And this is the latest review for Vanita Versace. That sexy Vanita Versace. And that was the information I share is about my mall experience in 2008 and 2009. How I almost lost my ass in that business. It was a learning education. So, all of you from Just Melsigan Nation, I appreciate this video a little bit lengthy. I hope it helps you today grow your business in fragrance and beyond. There's going to be some links down below, like I said before, that's going to help you. If you're interested, get into a plant-based business, right? when using CBD oils, you know, and more essential oils that help you grow. And if you're interested in achieving that $5,000 a month in the health and wellness business, hey, shoot me an email down below. And please subscribe, make a comment, and share this information with all your friends and family. Welcome to the Just Most of Good Nation.